Hi there. I think I have enough money for a down payment for to start my investing. I'm just curious, what types of financing do you offer? Is there just the conventional, or are there other options for me? Or and then how do the rates work for the conventional loans if that's what you have? Thanks.
Thank you, Nancy. Well, okay, so we work with over 60 different lenders at Morris Invest on for if you're working with us particularly. Okay, this is a question directed to us. We are a full service rental real estate company. And so our properties are new construction, and as a tenant moves into the property, then that's when we close on the property with our clients. So the cash flow, like a tenant is already cash flowing in the property, and the banks have already provided and have already solidified their conventional financing during our construction phase. So they've already signed off on it. It's got the conventional financing ready to go, pretty much, so that when you come to work with us, they're going to look at their basic credit score and things like that. And then the process can be pretty quick in order to close. So conventional financing, yes, and that's based on obviously the current mortgage rates and so forth. So we work with 60 different lenders internally to help you get the best rates, because every provider is going to have perhaps different rates based on the larger major benchmark rate that the federal government sets at the Federal Reserve. So everything is sort of based on that. So if rates go up a little bit at the Federal Reserve level, then yes, we are going to see an increase in rates at the conventional level. And you'll need to bring about a 20% down payment for that type of a loan. That would be in your own name. And then, of course, you later on could transfer it to an LLC later. So you would close in your own name, and then a week or so later, work with a lawyer, and then you can, for a couple $100, transfer that over to an LLC. So that's a very easy process. Again, our team can help you with that. Then the other type of financing we have available is non-recourse financing. So I've done whole videos on the channel about it. I would encourage you, Nancy, to go check those videos out and watch those. All about understanding what non-recourse financing is, which is simply the bank is looking at the asset itself. They don't really care about you, the person. They have already, through the construction phase, they've already been on the ground, boots on the ground in the demographic area. They believe this is a great low crime area, the best school districts, job growth, all of those things. And the reason is they're backing the asset itself. So if you skip town, they now have an asset on their balance sheets, and that's okay with them, because they've identified this asset as a great performing asset. Property management is great. The tenant is in the property, great. So it's almost like having an extra set of eyeballs, right? They've done their own appraisals on it, just like the conventional side has done. So they have identified this asset as a gold asset, and the down payment is going to be a little bit higher. So you're looking in the 30 to 35% down payment range. And those, I know we had a client just have non-recourse this week, and I asked him, Bill, I think was on one of our live shows. I asked Bill, I said, what did you get for your financing rate, your interest rate with non-recourse? And if you try to do it on your own, it's going to be like 11 or 12%. But we've been working with these non-recourse lenders for so many years that we're able to get a very, very low interest rate. So I think his bill, if I'm not mistaken, I think he was like 5.5%, something like that. So it's just a little bit more than conventional financing. But again, it's not tied to your personal name. So it's not on your personal credit. And, it's not backed by you. So that's why you're putting a little bit more money down. It's great for international investors who don't have an American entity set up. It's also great for people that have faulty credit, or credit hasn't been great in the past. Or it's also great for the people that want to go beyond the 10 property limit with conventional financing. So that's the value of non-recourse financing. Anyway, yes, so we have multiple multiple options there on the financing side. So if you're interested, you can book a call with our team. Just go to morrisinvest.com and we'll help you with that. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us. Just go to morrisinvest.com/Clayton. You can leave us a voicemail question and we will attempt to answer it here on the show. Try to keep them to about 30 seconds or less if you can. Now, go out there, take action, become a real estate investor. I believe it's the number one way to build wealth. We'll see you next time, everyone.